Welcome to the party, Magus. Yeah, it's going to do this now. As always, you know we like to give time for others to show. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this play. I got no reason not to. I accidentally crossed it out. It's not. But without on further ado, welcome to the Night Show. I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Night of Entertainment, the one, the only, TK, Dids, Isaac, Quickstep, Aeon, Orion. You know what you can call me. I am your night host, the one who reads through the night tome, who travels through this kingdom entertainer to push back the sorrow and put a smile on everyone's faces. And here we are, a brand new journey, a familiar tale retold with a twist of fate. And now you're probably going to be wondering, wait a minute, TK, this is not the journey we were on last time. Correct. I'm putting a pause on our Sword Art journey because as I was waiting to prep to get ready for this game, to stream it, I have now finished what I needed to do. So here we're going to begin Persona 3 Reload. Everybody can say, wait, we've played Persona before. 3 before. Correct, I have played it before on the channel, but I have not played Reload, and this will do something I actually never got the chance when we played Portable. I'm going to do a new game plus. Load this game. New Game Plus, you can carry over some content from your clear data to your new game. Content carried over into the new game is as follows. Note that items in red will always carry over. Personas, Persona Compendium, and now let's list information. Stats, social stats, protagonist levels, protagonist HP, and it gains outside of leveling. Teammate stat boosts from instance, teammate SP or HP and SP gained from outside of leveling. Items, equipment, skill cards, materials. Twilight fragments, all costumes besides seed uniforms. Some souvenirs received from characters. Items received from characters for unlocking personas. Playtime, money. Carry over clear data? Yes. Starting new game with clear data carried over. We'll do easy. Begin the game at easy difficulty. Because Persona games can be a little cheap at times. Time waits for no one. All are equal in its flow. All lives born to the end. You who would protect the glimmer of infinite future. You have a single year. Go forth and live in the time given to you. Even in these halcyon days of repose, let your heart guide you and never stray from its path. Yeah, for anyone who's curious, we have to play as the guy. There is no female protagonist in Reload. Which is kind of sad, because I would honestly love to see the female protagonist in this game.
Just put it
but
to my head. And then pull the trigger. Come on. There's No way, I can't!
Your attention, please. Today's train schedule will be modified due to a rail switching malfunction. We apologize for any inconvenience. The next stop is Iwatodai. Iwatoda. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island.
Don't worry, it's not suicide. Trust me, you'll see what happens with what she's holding and what the whole situation there was. I promise there's no suicide. This is a dark game, but there's no suicide. Yeah, no suicide. Although, warning for anyone who's unaware, be careful, there will be lots of mentions of blood, dark things, and this is a dark game. It ain't no Dark Souls, but it's dark. I've arrived so late, I better hurry up. Itawata dorm. That's where I'll be staying from now on. It should just be up ahead. The station. Strip mall? Coffin like a... Is this a coffin? Head to the dorm. You want a dorm? I guess this is it.
Welcome. You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
Small, creepy child.
If you wish to proceed, sign your name here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. All it says is that you accept full responsibility for your actions.
Oh, yeah. And there's always one name I go for with the protagonist. Protagonist? Nah, there we go. I was gonna say, I'm just... Nope. Okay, let's do that again. Me. Nato. Risto. And if anyone's going to tell me his canon name is Makoto, screw that. I'm not getting involved with that. I'm sorry, but that's the one protagonist name I cannot go into. And honestly, one, it doesn't freaking matter in the end. But honestly, I would not do that as his name because, I mean, it's honestly so incredibly stupid that they would canonize that name. I get when maybe the anime came out originally, that Makoto made sense for them, but the problem is, as someone who started his first technical Persona game was 5, and the fact that she is still a main character, referring to him as Makoto is just so stupid if you ask me. They already have a Makoto. So honestly, like, no. But honestly, again, in the end, the name doesn't matter. This is the name I've always known the protagonist by. This is what I go by, what I'm going by. But if you want to argue that I should call him Makoto Yuki, if I want to use his canon name, like, no. I'm sorry, no.
It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears or cover your eyes. And so, it begins.
Who's there? How are you here at this hour? Don't tell me.
Wait!
Huh? The lights.
Must be a
I
backup
didn't
donor.
think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a second year this spring, just like you.
Call me Takeba.
Is this the girls' dorm? I want to see how that gets.
No, it's not, but how should I explain it?
It's co-ed?
There are boys and girls dorms, but this one's co-ed. It's a bit of an exception, you might say. I'll explain it to you later when I get a chance. It's getting late. You'll find your room at the end of the hall on the second floor. Your things should already be there. Why don't you get some rest?
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Yeah, an unannoying features every time the scene changes, automatically gets turned off.
Here's your room. Pretty easy to remember.
It's a little awkward in the end.
Since it's all the way at the end here. Do you have any questions?
What's that contract for?
Huh? Contract? What are you talking about?
Suspicious. Yukari doesn't seem to know what I'm talking about. Can I ask? Oh, I
you
know.
something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
What do you mean?
You don't know? I guess that means you're fine. Well, okay. Don't worry about it then. I'd better get going. I'm sure you still have questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
I will say something I'm a little sad is the voice actors are all different. But, I say the ones that are here don't do that bad of a job. Life in the dorm starts today. The room came pre-furnished and everything. I'm spent. I should put my things in the closet and get to bed. You can save your progress in game by pressing the options button. Saving is possible whenever the options is displayed on the screen. Uploading save data to the network. By saving your game in the network slot, you can upload save data online instead of saving it in the main console storage. You'll need an account for PlayStation Network to utilize the network slot. Game data saved using this method can be transferred between PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. I didn't even know this game was on the PS4. However, trophies earned during gameplay on one console will not transfer to another console that you transfer your save data to. Keep in mind, certain trophies cannot be earned unless you start a new game from the beginning or with clear save data if you have not already earned them. Also, trophies based on numerical values such as completing an action or a certain number of times or attaining a certain amount of something will reset to 0 upon transferring to a different console. When you save your game, it saves a little bit of your past. You can go back to that time by opening the menu with triangle and going to the system and select rewind. Oh, you can do that? When you select a rewind slot, you will return to a point where you could roam freely before you saved your game. Note that the rewind function does not automatically save your new starting point. Automatically. If you use this function, and make sure you continue to save your game as necessary. You can check tutorials that have been displayed before by opening the menu with triangle, going to system, and selecting tutorial. We will not do that. All right, but let's save in a second file in case I ever need that file. Yeah, if you can see, since this is a new game, I can't open stats, but you can see purchased DLC can be redeemed by checking the closet in your room. I should put my stuff away in the closet. Sleeping in your bed will allow you... Basically, this just means the next day happens. School starts tomorrow. We're going to go to sleep. I'm not going to read the obvious ones. Knock knock.
It's Takeba. Are you awake?
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay? I've been asked to show you the way to school. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Great. Let's set out. This is how we'll be getting to school every day. It's a monorail. Pretty cool, huh? I honestly love the ride here. It almost feels like we're flying over the ocean. Oh, by the
That
way,
feels like
our
cool- would
school's
be
at
feel
the
like a
last
cool
stop
thing.
on this line. It's called Tatsumi Port Island. Have you heard of it? The whole thing's man-made, and our school's smack dab in the middle. Oh, look! There it is now. Morning.
Damn, the animation is so much better than the
Here we
original,
are.
which obviously makes
Allow
sense,
me to
but
welcome
damn.
you to Gekukan High School.
God, this makes me wonder if we could ever get another Persona 3 anime. The movie's disappointed me.
You'll be okay on your own from here, right? Let's see. I guess you should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is over there on the left. They'll tell you more when you get there. Well, that about does it. Any questions before I go?
Which class are you in?
Me? I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet. Hey, about last night. Don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you.
Okay, so we're gonna go. There's a crowd forming in front of the bulletin board. Maybe I'll take a peek before going to the faculty office. And what will we find there? Look around. Use R, throw out the camera, pressing R3 will recenter behind the protagonist. Hold up arrow to focus your view closer into the protagonist. Pressing down will reset the camera. In some locations, the camera will be locked in place. Whenever it's available, using the camera will help you get a good sense of your environment. Huh. That just feels useless. Class rosters are posted. My name is added on the side, small note to the side. Class F2F, Minato Aristo. The name Yukari Takeba is also on the list. Seems that I'll be in the same class as her. What are the odds?
What? Kaz, what are you doing? Why are you wearing a jersey?
What do you mean, why? We've got practice after class, remember?
But we've got to attend the opening ceremony and go to class before all that. Hurry and head into your classroom so you can change into your normal uniform.
What? But I just... Okay, fine. Just quit glaring at me.
If you ever see him in a normal uniform, let me know. I'd love to know how he looks.
So where's the bulletin board with all the class assignments?
It's literally right there, Kaz. You're in class F. I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you all the time.
I love how she did still looked up his class, though. Alright, now let's see who else we can see. Because I want to see if it will hint at something. What? I don't see my name. What should I do? What should I do? Oh, great. I have the worst teacher ever.
Oh, there it is. Class F, huh? Homeroom teacher is... What? Miss Toriumi? I guess she is older than me, but... I was hoping to be with Miss Kano. Good grief.
No. Kids these days don't know how to show respect for their elders. We're their teachers. We lived longer than them. Memoriam and her friends just had to pull that at the very beginning of the term. Sorry to interrupt, but I need to get back to managing the shop. You're shooing me away some way to start the school year. I don't think I'm gonna like you. I don't think my nerves can take this. Alright. I may play this as a new game plus and I know what happened, but I'm gonna at least play as I don't know the events. You want me to order some more of those cream-filled breads you like so much, right? You could have just asked. Fact, yep, I think it's that way. See, I'm new here, so you should probably ask someone else. Damn, I was trying to look for more people. Ooh, I see someone interesting over there.
Huh?
Oh, the library.
Strange.
That's strange.
I even
Oh, wait,
made sure
I don't
to
need
check
it.
the map, but where am I?
I think there's others we should be able to see, but possibly not, especially because I'm not... Unless we go this way, maybe I'll see someone else. So far, the conversations are entertaining. They have no faces! Oh. For a second, I thought that guy's pure mate reminded me of Joker.
Now, listen closely. A true man should always carry the fiery soul of a samurai within them. Our school curriculum nurtures the samurai spirit within our students so that they contribute to society.
Oh la la, how wonderful! I wish to set my soul on fire and learn the ways of the great samurai also.
Don't do it.
That's what I like to hear, my boy. Though you hail from a foreign land, the samurai spirit burns within you all the same.
Alright. To the faculty. This seems to be the faculty office. Should I go in? Enter.
Oh, are you the new student? Huh.
You're a second year, correct?
Second year, correct?
And obviously, if you don't know, they're never going to
You've
say his
lived in
name.
A lot of different places. Let's see. 10 years ago, your parents. I'm sorry. I've been so busy, I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Ms. Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Thanks.
Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Come on, I'll show you the way.
And so, another new school year is upon us. I'd like each of you to remember the proverb. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
I realize I missed the line there. The principal continues with his speech.
Hey, you came to school with Takeba-san this morning, right?
I saw you two walking together. You must be pretty close, huh? What's the deal between you and her? Oh, and, does she have a boyfriend? Nobody seems to know.
What was that sound? I don't know.
Oh, really? I thought you might know, but I guess not. Wait, how close are you guys?
Who's that? Someone's talking.
Sounds like it's coming from Miss Toriumi's class.
Hey, shh. Be quiet. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Sup, dude? How's it going? What? Don't look at me like that.
He's just a friendly student. And you are.
Me? Call me Junpei. Junpei Yui. I transferred here when I was a second year in middle school. It's pretty tough being the new kid at first, you know? So I just wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am?
You know, if you say you have to say you're a nice guy, then sometimes you might not be a nice guy.
Hey, it's Yucatan! Didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
There you go again. Acting like everybody's best friend. Try not to make him uncomfortable, okay?
What? I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, Who'd have thought we'd be in the same homeroom?
It's just a coincidence.
No, but still, I was a little surprised.
Hello? Are you forgetting I'm in this class too? Anyway, I gotta ask.
We won't forget.
You guys walk to school together. What's up with that? Come on, get it dirt.
Huh? What are you talking about? We just happen to live in the same dorm. Why do people always jump to conclusions? Have rumors been spreading about this already?
Yes.
Oh, I'm worried. Hey, you didn't tell anyone about you know what, did you?
You know what?
Don't tell me you forgot already.
Isn't that a good thing?
Seriously, don't say anything about last night, okay? What?
Last night?
Wait
The cut-ins.
Don't get the wrong idea. Listen, I just met him yesterday, and there is absolutely nothing between us. Jeez, I have to go now. There's something I need to take care of for the archery team. You better not start any more rumors.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here, and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not.
Isn't that a
it's actually
bad
fun.
thing?
You're the man. Well, here's to a fun school year, dude. You're ready to head out? We can walk to the station together. Yo!
Should we take a look around the school while we're at it? I'll just follow you around. If you want to leave, head for the front entrance.
Yo!
Alright, let's go. Nah. Nothing there.
Nah.
That's where the classrooms for the other grades are. There's nothing for us there. If you want to go to the rooftop, you got to use the stairs on the other side. Ooh.
Grief.
Just because it's a new school year doesn't mean that students should be running wild. It's up to me to reinforce order. That is, once I've officially become a member of the disciplinary committee.
Think so?
You're making such a sour face again, old Giri-kun. I guess some things never change. That's definitely something we want to pay attention to. Oh, didn't you just transfer? Mitsuru super fan. Oh, didn't you just transfer to our school? Right. Well, just so you know, the only person I'm interested in is Kyujo's. She looks so stunning today at today's welcoming ceremony too. I have no words for you. Nope. Top. Ooh. Kill her, girl. I'm already a second year. I hope I can fit in with my new class. Anyone else up here? We already met her. You are addicted to your phone. Let's see who. Oh, nope, nothing to you.
Yes.
So, once you can make your way back. I'll be heading to the dorm soon as well. Don't stay out too late. You should have some nerve dozing off in class this early in the new semester. Why, back in my day, it was unheard of. Kids these days. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Alright? The semester's just started and I'm already being nagged at. Man, just when I was planning on going to work for some ramen. I was expecting something there. I have no words for you. Okay, I guess that's everyone. Fair, there's only so many you can see here. Which is right. You ready to get out of here? Yep.
That's right.
Cool, let's get going. Here you go.
Check out the jocks on their run. Say, you thinking about joining the club? Oh, wait. New members gotta wait a while before they can apply. Your stop said he would toe-dye, right? Forms, man. Must be nice. Talk about living life wild and free. Well, I'm going this way, so see you tomorrow.
Alright. This girl? Everyone's excited because school's starting. But I don't really care. The news has been really weird lately. I haven't even saw some policemen around earlier. Not who I was expecting that to be. What a strip mall. Ooh. Oh, are you a student from a school around here? Well, you'd be glad to know that you can get some quality sushi close by, and I'll make it right here. Drop by sometime if you want. Oh, actually our shop is still under renovation, sorry. We're a bookstore, not a sushi restaurant. I'm sorry, he's always like that. Yet he still puts a smile on my face. Now the town map. Use the town map to navigate your surroundings and move from one location to another. Visit as many spots as you can and they will be added to the map. Student dorm, front entrance. Remember loving girl. That's an odd. Let me see right here. Should I go back to the dorm or return to the dorm?
Welcome back.
No, welcome back. How was your first day at school? Not too bad.
Yes.
Let's see. Well, don't hesitate to ask your classmates for help if you need it. Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to keep you here. You had a long day, so get some rest. Ooh, let's see what Yukari says if we talk to her. Oh, hi. What are you doing? Just looking around. Well, there's not much to see. You're probably pretty tired after your first day, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early. Yeah, sad thing in Persona games, we can never do anything in the beginning of the game. Bed. Should I go to bed? Yes. Although that's not even an option.
I'm going out for a bit. Have you seen the newspapers lately? There's a lot going on.
I know. Severe cases of apathy syndrome are suddenly developing in people who showed no symptoms prior. It's been quite a topic of discussion. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It's gotta be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay out there on your own?
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
I can hear people talking.
Have you heard?
Maybe you heard the rumors about, what was it again? The bathroom?
Hold on.
Don't. That's old news. Besides, it's just a ghost story, not a rumor. You're talking about that one girl, right? The second year? She stopped coming to school and just sits around staring at walls all day. Whenever her mom tries to talk to her, the only thing she says, it's coming, it's coming.
What?
Is that really how the story goes? Whatever. It's probably all made up anyway. Some disturbing rumors seem to be spreading around the school. Well, it's better than the rumor about me and Yukari. Although we will make that true one day. The first bell has rung.
Okay, time for class.
Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzu Kasa. Why him? I've been more interested in Toda Kanoko's work lately. His essays are fantastic and he's also a famous haiku poet. I wonder why all this isn't in the textbook. Well, I guess I'll just bring his book next time. Speaking of haikus, they often use words or phrases related to the seasons, but it's easy to get them mixed up. For example, you think tasty bamboo shoots and vivid carp streamers would symbolize spring, right? Well, they're actually related to summer. Haiku poets usually refer to the seasons based on the lunar calendar, making it fairly complicated. Hey, Yori, are you listening? Here's a question for you. Among these phrases, a rain of flowers, mystic mirage, and vivid carp streamers. Which one symbolizes summer? Nato, you were listening, right? Lend a brother a hand. Basically, we can do raise our social stats by various activities, including answering questions. It's usually charm. I have my charm maxed out. What phrase symbolizes summer? Did she not say it was vivid carp streamers?
Exactly.
Yep, that's right. So you were listening to me after all. By the way, mystic mirage and a rain of flowers represent springs. A mirage is a natural phenomenon that occurs around late March to early June. And a rain of flowers refers to the spring showers around the time the cherry blossoms bloom. It's not literally raining flowers. Make sure you remember all that. Our next topic is... well, you know how much I like to pay attention. I literally just met you. Man, you seriously saved my bacon, Minato. Urso-kun gave him the answer just now. He must have good memory or something. I can hear my classmates whispering. I've become slightly more popular. Now, obviously, as you can see, all my social stats are maxed. Yeah, one of the reasons I always do a Persona game through as 2 runs. Class is ended for today. I should head back to the dorms. Literally no reason to do anything else. We cannot do anything else at this period yet. Ooh! I see an interesting place. Yodowa Strip Mall is bustling with activity in the afternoon.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest. Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. Please, have a seat. I apologize for the confusion regarding your accommodations, but it may take a bit longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Why are you here?
To welcome you, of course. You don't mind, do you? Speaking of which, Takeba-kun, have you seen Kirijo-kun by any chance?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. But it couldn't hurt to come down and say hello. Is there anything else?
Who else lives here?
There are only 4 students in this dorm. You, Takeba-kun here, Kirijo-kun, and a 3rd year named Akihiko Sanada-kun. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
Tonight I saw Welcome to the Party 1989.
Something strange? Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it.
Something doesn't seem right.
Any other questions?
No, I'm good.
Excellent. Here's to a wonderful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm sure you're worn out from all these formalities. You may want to consider going to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Get it? Bookworm? Because you're students. Clever, isn't it?
You'll get used to his lame jokes. I guess I'll head back to my room
Sounds
too.
terrible.
Like the chairman said, you should get some rest. Transferring schools is a real pain when you're not used to it. Good night.
I should listen to them and go rest in my room.
Hello there. So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's currently fast asleep. Mr. Chairman, Do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Come on, what do you say? I can't leave a pretty girl standing around in the cold like this.
What do you think, Money? I mean, I'm cool with it, but if my parents found out...
They don't need to know. Just drop them a text. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
This sucks.
I'm serious. I was scared.
All these random chats
Nice story, though.
in the background.
Brought to you by KJ. And that's all for tonight, folks. Tune in again next week, same time, same place.
The program you just heard was sponsored by Kirito Electronics, bringing the future to you. The time is now 12 a.m.
And what happens at 12?
Huh?
Yeah, that, despite still being on auto, it still did that. Like I said, anytime the scene changes, even though that was nothing, but the dark hour just showing, what the fuck?
What's happening to me?
He's still sleeping.
A little bit of a
Dark
downside.
hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He may be asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Though, come to think of it, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
So, what's your excuse?
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
You're the one who agreed to it.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Nose.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
So we signed a contract? The document signed dorm.
From now on, you shall be welcome here as a guest in the Velvet Room. You were destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my assistance to do so. I only ask one thing in return. Abide by your contract, and assume full responsibility for the choices you make.
Alright.
Hold on to this.
The Velvet Key.
Until we meet again.
I feel like I had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. Yo, I'm so sleepy today. Times like these, the best course of action is to sleep during class. That adrenaline rush you get from dozing off right in front of the teacher can really spice up your dreams. Don't sleep in class.
You think so?
Whoa. you take studying pretty seriously, but it takes real courage to sleep in class, you know? Then again, since I'm not listening to the lecture, I'm pretty much screwed later. Oh, but we have classic literature today, which means we're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Ikota.
Now, moving on.
I'm Mr. Ikota. I'll be your classic literature teacher. We're learning all about good old Japan through some great stories. Exciting, right? Now, some people say classic lit isn't relevant anymore. Oh, but they are so wrong. Students, the other teachers, they don't know what they're talking about. Nobody really understands it like they should. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes to stay awake?
Good grief.
Hey, are you even listening to me? Let's wake up, shall we? Children, now open your textbook. First, our syllables is Ise Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might even call it the bomb. Please note, despite this game coming out in 2024, because this is a remake of a game from what? Around like the 2000s? Like, when did the original come out? When did Persona 3 come out? 2006. Everything back here is going to be back what it was like then. And I won't hear another complaint about it. Very interesting. Alright, done. I can tell you people are zoning out on me. Although that's one I feel like people still say. I force myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture.
Sup? How's it going?
So,
Want to stop somewhere on the way home?
where?
I don't know. Maybe grab a bite to eat? That's right. You're new around here. No worries. I'll show you. It's just around the corner from here. Let's go. This is Polonia Mall. Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we end up coming here. There's a karaoke.
Who the hell do you hang out with?
No. Yeah, you can rent out CDs too. And there's that club over there. Not that I've ever gone in myself. This place may not look like much, but I'm not complaining. Let's check out the CDs first.
Something?
Whoa, that's new. I gotta try this. Let me show you my mad crane game skills. Ah, damn it! Oh, come on, man. I'm not leaving empty-handed.
Yep.
Dude, I'm gonna look on the side. Yeah, that's it, yo. One more try. Just one more.
Hang out with Junpei for a while before heading back to the dorms.
Welcome back.
You're pretty late. I don't mean to be overbearing, but please don't make this a regular occurrence. Well, in any case, you look tired. Why don't you go to bed early tonight? L1 will display a map of your current location, and shortcuts will allow you to fast travel. When it's displayed, you can open the town map directly from the shortcut selection screen. Some shortcut destinations or even shortcut functions itself may be unavailable in certain situations.
By the way,
Yes, there was a dorm mother here once who cooked and stuff, but it's just us students now. Maybe that's why you have such a nice kitchen. Seems like a waste not to use it. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be really able to make good use of it, though. And Kyujo-senpai doesn't do stuff like cooking. But I would feel kind of bad if no one ever used it.
Oh, right.
I must say, the moon looks stunning on this hazy spring night. It would be tempting, though tempting as it may be to spend a night such as this gazing at the sky. I did not get a chance to read that last night. I suggest you head to bed early and get some rest. Don't worry, there will be more full moons. Dun, dun, dun. I should go to bed. Dot, dot, dot. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because I haven't gotten used to living here. Dot, dot, dot. Just who was that old man from the dream I had last night? And what was that contract all about? Dot, dot, dot. Sleep.
How is he?
Looks like he's a little worn out. He went to bed without changing out of his uniform. Other than
Hmm.
that, nothing has changed since last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. This subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
Oh, don't look at it like that. The two of you are classmates, right? Consider it an opportunity to have someone your own age here. Besides, we need all the help we can get.
I guess that's true, but still.
Command room speaking. Akihiko, what's wrong?
You're not gonna believe it. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, it's chasing after me right now. I'm almost back. Just letting you know in advance.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, that's enough observation for now. We need to prepare for combat.
Right. Be careful.
Do it.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be
Are you?
surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
Is it one of them, Sanada-kun?
Yeah, but not an ordinary one.
What was that? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You're the one who led it to us, Akihiko. So I'm going to have you fight.
It's not like I asked it to follow me.
What are you waiting for, Takeba? Go!
Okay.
A loud noise woke me up. I should check what's happening outside.
There's no time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
All right.
Hurry! To the first floor! We'll leave through the back. Oh, wait! Take this just in case.
A short sword. Where the hell was she keeping that?
Okay, let's go. All right, we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Where is she looking to hear that?
There appears to be more than one enemy. The primary one's lurking somewhere nearby.
What?
Oh,
Let's pull back. What are we gonna do? It's at the front door. Should we go upstairs for now? Let's go.
we have to get to safety.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they didn't stop it there. All right, let's take this. Let's get away upstairs. Let's hurry.
It's getting closer. I need to calm down. It's gonna be okay. Getting to safety is our priority now.
Nope. Oh.
Sorry.
Seriously, what are they doing?
Keep moving! Hurry! Right! If we go out through here, then...
You'll be on the roof.
I've locked the door, so we should be safe for now. Huh? No way! That's it! One of the monsters that attacked us! It's a shadow!
It's here.
Wait.
Go on.
Do it. Do it. So, no.
I am thou. Thou art I. From the sea of thy soul I come. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
Just as we thought.
The fuck? His face, even the shadow, like, what the hell? Well, I think we just witnessed a curb stomp beyond curb stomp. And now he's back to that form. Exclamation mark!
Earth was that?
Yeah, probably. But yes, that's, as now we all got to witness why I said there are no suicides in something like that.
Get away from me!
That they're not aiming at the guns to shoot themselves. I need to protect her.
Those shadows. Did
They break up. I don't know why I'm reading this. Game, set, match. The monsters are gone. And Downey goes, ah.
Are you okay? Can you hear me? Oh, say something!
Something.
It's so good to see you again. You lost consciousness after awakening to your power. Ooh, I see that it was Orpheus who heeded your call. Very interesting. That was the power.
Let's see how many times we'll actually use
The
Orpheus.
manifestation of your psyche.
Persona?
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
A mask?
The power of a persona is the power of one's soul. And the soul is fueled by the depth of one's bonds. As you form these bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The strength of these social links.
God, this makes me want to see what Persona 6 would be.
Persona abilities. Please remember this. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Dot, dot, dot. My head is getting clearer. Dot, dot, dot. I can feel someone's presence beside me. Yukari!
You're awake. How do you feel?
Where am I?
Thank goodness you finally woke up. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong. He said you were just exhausted. Hey, I'm sorry I wasn't helpful at all back there. But wow, that power of yours was really something.
What'd I do?
That power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows, our enemies.
Having this
We'll explain everything
conversation
later.
in broad
I'm
daylight.
sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you something. I can kinda relate. To you, I mean.
Why are you telling me this?
My dad died in an accident when I was little, and my mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, aren't you? To be honest, I already heard about your past, but it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine too. This was a while ago, but there was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. At the time, he was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group, so I'm hoping if I stick around long enough, I'll find out more about it. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High. And why I was there when this happened to you. Not that I was much help. I kinda panicked. That was my first time facing them too. Sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I weren't such a coward.
It's not your fault.
Thanks. Sorry for telling you all this the minute you opened your eyes. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you're okay. They said you could leave once you regain consciousness, so I think you're free to go home. See you!
Oh,
Oh, welcome back!
welcome back. I gotta say, I'm so relieved now that you're out of the hospital. Don't push yourself, okay, though? Do you want to get some rest? Don't worry, your room's safe now. Kirito Senpai said she'd be late today. I guess she's processing some paperwork for you. Hey, try not to overdo it at school tomorrow, okay? Yeah, the one downside of Persona games, they are very slow. But there's a rest for today. We'll get back into the swing of things. Yo, long time no see. What? So what's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something? Anyway, I gotta tell you. Aren't you full of energy? Hey, you totally thought I was a pain in the ass just now, didn't you? My bad. I'm not the same person I was yesterday. Just forget about old Junpei. We're sorry for always making everything about me. You cheer up too. After all, you got a friend in me. Did you really just quote Toy Story? Gee, someone's full of energy today. I could hear you all the way from over there. Huh? You two didn't come to school together, even though you're in the same dorm?
Are you stupid or something?
I've heard enough of that. Anyway, Ursa-kun, are you feeling better? Sorry to hit you with this so soon after you've recovered, but the chairman wants to talk to you today. Head to the dorm after school and come up to the 4th floor. Don't forget, okay? What? Hold on. Why are you being called out by the chairman? What the heck did you do?
It's not like that.
It's nothing serious. Come on. We're gonna be late if we just stand around here talking.
Can we call it a day?
That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. Well, that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of these lessons about fossils. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not exciting enough until then. But it's what I'm paid to do, so here we are. It's not easy being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When did the samurais get their day in the sun? I'll just ask the question at random and call it a day. Aristo-kun. The places where people dumped their waste in the Jomon period, what were they called nowadays? Middens?
That's correct.
That's right, they're called middens. The word is Scandinavian in origin and means dunghill. That didn't work. Still not interested in this at all. Why the fuck did you think that was gonna work? I want to get to the age of the katanas. Everything else is so dull. Okay, that one made me smirk. I answered correctly. Everyone in the class is looking at me with respect. I don't know why in Persona 3 they decided answering a question is charm. Because I'm pretty sure 4 and 5, it's both academics, knowledge.
Hey, wanna walk home together?
Sure.
We live in the same dorm and all, and I've been a little worried. What if you pass out again on the way home? I feel responsible for that, you know? Let me make it up to you. Come on, let's go. Home safe. I'm glad you're feeling okay now. Well, I guess I'll head up first. Like I said this morning, meet me on the 4th floor. The chairman should be waiting for us.
Question mark? What's the thing shining on my bed? A twilight fragment. I haven't seen anything like this before. I should hold on to it for now. Oh, there you are. Come on, they're waiting for you inside.
Ah, there you are. Looks like you've recovered. I'm glad to see that. There are some things I need to discuss with you. That's why I asked you to see me so soon after your discharge from the hospital. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned his name before, but this is Sanada-kun.
Hey there.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me?
That's a reasonable reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you first arrived here? You had to have noticed the signs. Streetlights going out, things that stopped working, the inexplicable appearance of coffins. With so many things amiss, didn't it feel like you'd stepped into a different time? That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
Hidden? Alright, I did between, didn't I?
Each night as the clock strikes 12. It will happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw them. Those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour, and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like this? You just got hurt the
He
other
likes
day.
to fight.
Now, he does his work well in any case. I'll get to the point. We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru Kirijo-kun is the leader, and I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
That was kind of funny. I always said it was C's, even when I didn't hear the pronunciation.
We sometimes refer to those who suffer from this as...
Well, they also said seed a few times, which is just
They're
wrong.
responsible
Wrong
for
game.
most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
What about the police?
Unfortunately, the police can't do a thing during the Dark Hour.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the Dark Hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight shadows. That's known as persona. Power you called upon the other night. Shadows can only be defeated by persona users. That means you are the only ones who stand a chance against them.
I see.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright.
Whew. I was afraid you'd say no. I'm glad to hear you're on board.
Thank you so much. Truly. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay in the room you have now? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
Even I know that holdup was a lie. I joined C's to fight the shadows. Exclamation mark, question mark! I can hear a voice ringing inside my head.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana.
Fool! I feel my inner strength growing. I recall what Igor said about the power of persona of social links.
Well, that's all for today. I'll follow up with you regarding our club activities later on.
Checking terminology. Certain terms have been displayed before in messages along with their description can be viewed by opening the menu with the triangle, going to the system and selecting directory.
I apologize for gathering you all here on your precious day off. Tomorrow is Sunday, so take some time to relax. Well then, shall weekend this meeting? You know, because it's the weekend, shall we end?
God, where's my gun?
And get it?
have you been?
How'd you get in here?
I'm always by your side. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end?
It's the end of everything, but to be honest, I don't really know much about it. More importantly, it looks like you've awakened to your power. And what an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It might even prove to be your salvation, depending on where you
Oh,
end
things will
up.
get wild.
Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'm always watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
That guy's just weird.
Hey, you in there?
Question mark? Looks like I slept till nighttime.
If you are, could you come downstairs? Sonata Senpai's calling for us. Okay, he's here. So what's this about?
Thanks for coming. There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Who's gonna show up? You know, for a guess?
What, Junpei? Why are you here? Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here from now on.
I love how he's introducing them to their classmate.
What's up?
He's staying here? Are you sure there wasn't some mistake?
Damn.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help out.
Just casually recruit some random guy.
The potential?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store.
Love how he just admits it.
Bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. Whew. But he said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Do you guys know that?
Nope.
What? Have you not talked to anyone about it? Well, you should know, since you're a Persona user and all. But man, I still can't believe it. I had no idea you guys had this stuff going on, too. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Wouldn't really want to be doing this on my own. You gotta be stoked too, right?
That would have been weird to see.
What? I guess.
Well, enough of the introductions. Now that our forces have increased, I think we're about ready.
Ooh, we gotta go do something? Sweetness! I'm getting pumped!
With this many people, we could start checking out that tower.
Ooh.
Oh, you mean Tartarus.
Tartar sauce? What?
It's a place.
I'm not gonna. I love how he doesn't even correct him.
Or
So for now on, he just knows it as tartar sauce.
And the key.
the chairman will give us more details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Yo, you ready to kick some ass? I'm so glad I was invited to join, plus the dorm's pretty cozy. The best part is that we're the only ones who can fight these, JE enemies. I don't really care. Come on, you can't be serious. We're basically superheroes fighting for justice. You're part of the team, too, so you should get your head in the game. Although, to be perfectly honest, I ain't got a single clue what we're supposed to be doing. But I'm sure we'll find out. They did say that they'll explain everything.
I'm tired. I was about to fall asleep.
Can I have a minute? Come to the room on the 4th floor when you get back to the dorm tonight. I have something to tell you all.
Oh, we having that talk already?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Damn. Doesn't waste any time.
Nope.
She's not like us. She's busy, you know, with the student council or whatever.
Whoa, Yucatan, do I sense some hostility?
It's not that I don't like her, it's just... I don't know.
Okay, school days finally over. They're probably waiting for us at the dorm, right? Let's hurry back.
Yeah, like I said, these first some games are very slow to start.
Finally made it. Can't believe the accident delayed our train so much. It's already dark out. Been happening a lot lately, though. People jumping onto the tracks. This apathy syndrome thing's getting out of control. It's like the whole world's falling apart. Crap! Everyone else is there already. You better hurry. Oh man.
God, you're getting us slow.
I'm getting kind of hungry. Small rocks. So many places to chow down. Plus,
Not the time.
they're open late. Speaking of, I heard the ramen joint upstairs has a secret late night menu.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's here.
Heck yeah! Let's get right into it.
Now, I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Kirijo-kun and Sanada-kun were the only Persona users we had, but that number has recently jumped to 5. So here's the plan. Starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like us to finally begin exploring Tartarus.
So, I asked this yesterday, but what is that tartar thing again?
It's Tartarus.
Okay, so he's not going to notice tart sauce now.
I mean...
It's no surprise you haven't seen it. Tartarus only appears during the dark hour, after all.
Only during the dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh?
The goal of our club, Seize, is to fight those shadows. However, simply defeating shadows during the dark hour isn't enough. We must get to the root of the problem. We need to destroy the dark hour itself.
How do you do that?
I don't really get it. You're saying if we run around Tartarus, we can somehow get rid of the dark hour?
We don't know for certain. Sorry I can't give you a better answer. But investigating the mysteries of that tower is part of our job.
The bottom line is, we need more information. Everything we encounter there will be a vital clue for us.
The exploration of Tartarus is of utmost importance. Consider it our top priority.
Top priority.
Our society, while remaining blissfully unaware of the shadows, is slowly but surely succumbing to their influence. I would go as far as to say that the fate of the world rests on the shoulders of you Persona users.
We must
That's
save
one
the
hell of a
world.
responsibility. But the heroes of justice will prevail.
No.
It's also the perfect spot for us to train and improve our skills. That place is like a nest of shadows, you know.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But Senpai, what about your injury?
Akihiko's still recovering from his wounds. He'll accompany us, but won't participate in the exploration.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. Oh, Junpei's got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. Not much point anyway, since I can't summon a persona.
Yeah, you lucked out. It'd be a scary thought.
Huh? We're here? What's going on? Why are we at school?
Just wait and see. It's almost midnight.
Tick tock, tick tock tock. Just looking at his phone all expectingly.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything will return to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
If we don't know, we'll just have to find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it. Exciting, huh? There's gotta be something in there. Hopefully some sort of clue about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be exploring it today.
I know. You don't have to keep reminding me.
So this is Tartarus. In case we decide to enter the tower.
Whoa. It's just as crazy on the inside.
Sure is creepy, though.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of these stairs.
First, you need to get a feel for the place. Why don't the three of you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
Yes.
We're not asking you to go very far. I'll help you navigate by feeding you information from here.
We'll also need to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
A leader? Like,
Mm-hmm.
the captain of a pirate ship? I'm in!
Why pirate ship?
Me! Pick me!
You're in charge.
Wait! Why him? He doesn't look like a captain.
Calm down. He has experience fighting already.
Wait, seriously?
Yep.
That's true too, but the main reason is far more simple. Junpei, and you too, Takeba. Can either of you summon your persona without difficulty like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
Me too.
These are shadows we're talking about. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready, leader?
I'm ready.
That's the spirit.
The velvet key in my hand shining.
What's the matter?
Question mark? A strange door is sitting in the corner of the lobby.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of something before you go any further. You must understand the nature of your power.
The nature of my power?
Your power is unique. It is like the number 0. Empty. But at the same time, holding infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. Now then, my spare time will soon be scarce. Next time, once again, may you open the door and come here of your own accord.
Nose is always a
I'll tell
friend.
you then about my true role.
God, I really hope if when we get Persona 6, they will not remove him. Like, he's got to be here.
Farewell.
I'm sorry, it's not the Velvet Room without Nose.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Nothing.
Don't tell me you dozed off. You're like that coach who fell asleep during the championship game. Come on, man. You're supposed to be our leader.
Are you mocking me? They don't seem to see the door.
Cut him some slack. If nothing's wrong, then let's get going.
Leader.
The entrance to the labyrinth is at the top of the stairs. Whenever you feel ready to start, lead the way. Now we can do triangle is how we get the location. You can save at locations where you can change your party. Basically, you can save on safe rooms or floors here. Now, I want to do something real quick. I want to see something. Everything. Okay, so no, we can't do that right now. And just to see, we can indeed equip outfits. Uniform armband, the phantom suit. And let's put Yukari in hers as well. Red latex suit. Junpei. Pirate armor. To show you, we have Joker's outfit on and Ryuji. We're gonna go in like this.
All right.
Infiltrate Tartarus. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Good luck. Yeah, obviously the outfits don't show up in these situations.
It's the real deal from here on, huh?
Looks easy to get lost in.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa! Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out. Keep that in mind.
Wait, are you saying you can see this place from all the way out there?
It's my persona's ability. The structure of Tartarus actually changes from day to day. I'd like to join you up there, but we need someone to provide outside support.
That's even more concerning.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any time. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. You'll get the hang of it as you go.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Like what? Also, I did forget, there is one thing I can do.
All the shadows on that floor.
I skipped a line by accident. Right, let's begin. Defeat all the shadows on the floor. Before we do that, well, I said we couldn't change that. I can do this. Oh wow, we actually even have a high-level sword for Junpei. It surprises me because Junpei has never really been a good member of my team. Yeah, we're gonna basically destroy anything on the lower floors.
Hold on.
Hold on.
There's a shadow up ahead. This is the first real battle for Takeba and Iori. Proceed with caution. All right. Let's start by going over how to attack shadows. When faced with an enemy, you have two primary options for fending them off. The first option is to use your equipped weapon. The second option is to use your persona. But remember, every persona has its own strengths and weaknesses. Knowing how personas work will be crucial. Try summoning yours right now.
Basically, we can either attack or use skills.
Okay, looks like I'm up. Here goes.
Are you?
Check this out.
Wait, 2. Level up Orpheus 2.
Oh yeah! How'd you like my persona ability?
Yeah, that was amazing.
I literally did
Well
most of
done,
the work.
Considering it was your first battle, you did well. Takeba too. You'll be fine. Don't be afraid to show what you can do.
Got it.
Good. Let's continue exploring.
Another shadow.
Another shadow up ahead. Let's get you more accustomed to combat. The battle's about to begin. Everyone, stay focused.
God, that is a big ass bow for Yukari.
Alright, next, let's go over a useful approach for defeating enemies. Most enemies have an elemental affinity that they have low resistance to. Targeting weaknesses is one of the best ways to deal damage. Not only that, it can also knock enemies down. Knocking down an enemy creates an opening, letting you continue your offense.
Weaknesses, huh? Done. I'll show you how it's done.
Wait! Let me handle this one. Just point it to my head and pull the trigger. I can do this!
Weak.
Oh, you're not so bad yourself, Yukatai.
That's it, Takeba. You give it a try as well.
There's always weaknesses once you get a once more. Obviously, though, if you hit the same enemy during a once more, you won't get another hit on them just because you got one.
Keep that up and finish off the rest.
What to do?
No all-out attack here. Yeah, pretty sure they got the only XP there.
I did it!
Fantastic work, Takeba. You performed as well as I hoped you would.
Totally. I couldn't take my eyes off you.
Can you try not being a creep?
Great. Looks like everyone's gotten used to handling their personas. Leader, take note of each member's strengths and conduct the battle accordingly. I can still sense some enemies around. Let's move on.
There's still more to look. See?
Yeah.
Treasure chest.
Heck?
Hey.
Hey, found some kind of boxy-looking thing.
Yes, boxes like those seem to be scattered all throughout Tartarus. Sometimes they contain useful items for battle. Seek them out as often as you can.
Oh, sweet! So they're basically like treasure chests.
Literally, I think that's what they're going to be called the entire time. Chests and junkers contain items, money, and other loot that will make exploration easier. There are many types of treasure chests, each with a different content inside. You especially want to keep an eye out for the special items that can only be obtained from treasure chests. The life
That
stone.
looks like it'll be useful. It's up to you to decide how to use it.
You get injured while exploring Tartarus. You can use items and skills to restore HP or SP. Open the triangle. Basically, it's just use items. And of course, keep the protagonist's health up as much because they are the ones who, if they die, it's game over. Which is one of the reasons I always get tired of. They really care for playing a game that lets me die because
Shadow detected. Looks like they
if it
haven't
just lets
noticed
me die,
you yet.
it's a cheap
Now's
like
your
one wrong
chance.
move and ugh.
Try sneaking up on them from behind. Make sure.
Basically, if we sneak here. Basically, if we hit them beforehand, just like in Persona earlier, if we hit them without them noticing, we get the advantage.
I'll keep
Ow.
track of tactical data.
I
such
just
as
skipped some
any
lines there.
weaknesses you've identified. If you ever forget an enemy's affinities, just let me know and I'll get that data for you.
Basically, we can use L1 to find out what they're weak to. Here, we'll try this.
What to do?
And just kill them real quick. Oh, wow.
Now knock down the other one.
Oh, yeah, it's an all-out attack thing.
It's a maneuver that engages the entire team in a coordinated assault when all enemies have been knocked down. Naturally, the enemy has no way of defending against this. It's one of the most reliable means of attack.
Whoa! That sounds so badass! Let's give it a try right now!
When you knock down basically an all-out attack is something you can do, although any party member that's not technically active like or with something will not work. And obviously you need at least one other party member. Yeah, and then we get a shuffle time. All we're getting is a new persona though. Usually there's more items, but just this time, so I guess to show off, we got a second persona. Yeah, I'm not gonna care about his leveling.
All-out combo attack, you filthy shadows!
When I saw my opening, it's like my body just knew what to do.
That was magnificent teamwork. It's hard to believe it's your first time. As you grasp the flow of battle, you'll learn to coordinate with each other seamlessly.
Yeah, there's other things we'll
Apply what we've
learn and
learned
we can
so
do
far
quick.
and continue exploring.
Another shadow.
I detect another shadow up ahead. Take advantage of what you just learned. Try not to alert the enemy as you move.
That's technically got the advantage.
Covered the basics of combat now, but the most important thing is making decisions based on the situation at hand. I'll continue providing support, but this time, go ahead and try fighting on your own.
Exclamation mark?
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will.
I feel new potential within myself. Change personas. Basically, we can just change personas over. You gotta do this though. You've already replaced Orpheus.
Your persona just now. It looks like you really do have a special power.
She looks almost surprised. Nothing. Skill card.
The enemy has been defeated. Excellent. Excellent work.
Was that?
Well, it looks like he has the ability to summon different personas. I suspected as much after the events from the other day, but now we know for sure. All right.
I think this is a good place to stop. There's a device nearby that will teleport you back. Look around for it. There should also be some stairs nearby, but I can't approve any more exploration right now. We'll explore the upper floors next time. Occasionally you will encounter one-way teleporters in Tartarus that can be used to return to the entrance. Keep in mind that since these teleporters are only one way, you can not return to the same floor where it was used. Nope, not this way.
Hey, I found some stairs.
Wait, we're looking for the teleporter, aren't we?
Exactly what Takeba said. Please prioritize getting back safely for now.
Yeah, sadly we can't explore anymore. Ironically, I was not trying to find the stairs, but here's the teleporter. Oop, nope.
Look, that treasure chest looks different from the one before.
Yes, that particular box is sealed in a special way. The box can be unlocked by its own mechanism, but it needs something else to work during the dark hour.
The Twilight fragment I found in my room seems to be reacting.
What's that you got there?
I wonder.
That reaction, do you think do you have a Twilight fragment with you? Try holding it up to the chest. So basically, these new chests are a new feature. We have 86. Using one should open it. Snuff soul.
Not bad.
I thought that's what it was. That's a Twilight fragment. They can be used on devices throughout Tartarus. You might find more in Tartarus or other locations with traces of shadows. If you come across any going forward, you want to take them. Alright, teleporter. I will probably not hit those chests as much as I
Looks like you found a teleporter.
As much as we see them.
Now use it to return to the entrance.
Try returning the entrance, head back.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
No problem.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow! I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, why do I feel so exhausted?
Because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
You say that, but you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
This is different. It's like I'm having trouble breathing. What's going on?
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. I have to say, though, I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
By combining my power with the teams, I was able to stand against the shadows. I sense a strong bond with them. Exclamation mark. Just like Yukari and Junpei, I feel tired as well. I feel like I decided that it would be best to return to my room and rest. I feel like this is... Well, this reference isn't in the original. There was the fatigue. It's not actually present in this game anymore. I wonder, though. It doesn't seem like Yukari and the others can see it. Nope, still can't go into the Velvet Room.
Not bad.
Excellent work. I have high hopes for our future expeditions. The Dark Hour will be ending soon. After returning from Tartarus, the Dark Hour will end. This will be the start of the next day. Use this time wisely to recuperate for your next expedition. The structure of Tartarus will change. changed by your next expedition. Treasure chests you have already found can be rediscovered as well, so returning could be a good idea if you find yourself stuck. Let's finish up here. Does that sound good to you? Let's call it quits. Alright, rest up and come prepared for our next expedition.
Yo.
Hey, you're in 2F, right? What's that weary look in your face? I'm Kenji Tomomika. We're in the same class. What do you want?
Sorry.
Nothing really. Just thought I'd say hi. I heard from Yori that you're pretty close with Takuma-san. Is that true? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. Oh crap, it's almost time for the morning assembly. Come on, we better hurry.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
So she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
Is
Say
she?
that again. She's got this intimidating vibe around her. Not to mention, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives in order to rise to this challenge. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. Strive to imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. My own ideas are but one person's vision. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, opinions, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, what a speech. Do you, have any idea what she just said?
Sort of.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Okay, time for class.
Alright, today we'll be looking at some of the Meiji era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm sick of this story. I already went over it in the last class. I've got a real great poem we can discuss instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen to this. Isolated cloud suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? Stay awake.
What even?
Hey, Tomoichi, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself napping while I pour my heart into this reading. You better get you're getting another essay on top of regular assignment tonight. I expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. That'd be a really fucking crazy teacher to have in real life. Makes you give her a slice of cake to turn in an assignment. Like, what the fuck? And complains if it's store-bought.
Stop by Paulownia Mall on the way back? Might want to stock up while we can, since we got stuff going on at night. And there's a pharmacy there, too. Couldn't hurt to get some meds in case anything happens.
You seem really into this.
You bet I am. If we don't step up to the plate, who will? The chairman said it himself. Fate of the world depends on us. Let's go, leader. First task, escape from the school.
Look! It's Sonata-senpai! Wait for us!
Have you noticed how popular Sonata-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I guess neither of us really got to know him before all this crazy stuff happened. He's a captain of the boxing team. Never lost a single match. I know that's cool and all, but who'd have thought boxing would turn you into a chick man? I mean, come on. They're fawning
It's
on
the
him.
silver hair.
Scaramanga. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Us? Yeah, I mean, hell yeah. We'd love to join your little, group here.
What about our shopping?
We can shop later.
Well, are you free or not?
Yeah, of course. No problemo.
Watch, Junpei, you're about to be disappointed.
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be waiting at the police station. Got it?
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who? These girls?
Hmm.
No, I don't even know their names. Hearing so much chit-chat gives me a headache.
Damn. Dude, the chick mag and they just got shot the fuck down. Shot down.
How can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Anyway, let's go.
Someone asked us to meet him at the Polonia police station. Junpei and I decided to head over.
Yeah.
Well, I was just headed there myself. You know the place, right? Let's go. Wait, I want to see what happens if I try this. Nope. It's not open yet. Dude, this place isn't even open until later. We're drinking the pheromone coffees here, continuing into a chick wagon. Well, not that I need it. Come on, gotta get to the police station. I was just gonna say the same thing, isn't he? Yep. Looks like it ain't open yet. What is this place anyways? Well, whatever. The police station is just next door. Dude, you passed the police station. Turn around. This store seems to be an antique store. This seems to be an antique store, but it's closed. It says reopening on July 18th. Antique shop? I guess. I wonder what they sell. I guess antique stuff? That makes sense. Wait, the police station comes first. This place sells all kinds of medicine, all kinds of stuff. If you need any medicine, they probably got it here. Actually, I should stop by here after the police station. Dude, do you usually get the limited or the standard edition? Or both? For me? Wait, we can talk about this later. First, let's go meet up with Sonata.
Pretty exciting.
There's some pretty good games here. It's usually pretty crowded, though. So what games are open kind of depends on where you go. You can check it after we're done with Sonata-san's thing. Oh, no. Doesn't say anything different. Alright. I was curious what he would say, but... no. They're just some housewives.
No.
This is the place Sonata-san was talking about, right? Alright. Wanna go in? Let's go.
Thank you, Kurosawa-san. I'll be taking this. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. Oh, and here, this is from Ikutsuki-san.
5,000 yen?
Whoa, is that our war funds? This shouldn't happen.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Kurosawa-san has connections. He can secure equipment for us, but these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
Of course, we don't need any
I've
weapons.
been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right. Nothing more. If you need something, we can talk in the back. Alright.
Now then, I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. Basically, we can use... We got weapons, there's different weapon types. We are gonna do nothing but sell shit.
Sure, it's a deal.
Like I said, I don't really need any new weapons. Exit.
Come back soon.
Want to buy anything? You know where to find me. Drop by anytime.
I can't believe the police station's selling weapons. What's more, they only gave us 5,000 yen. Ain't that kind of stingy? I mean, kind of saving the world.
That. You got nothing.
Oh crap, it's this late already? I'm gonna miss the rerun of The Lonely Shogun. I gotta go.
What about stocking up?
Wow, well, about that. I'll leave the rest to you, leader. Let's meet up again. No way. There's a ton of shops and stuff in this place, so you really should check it out while you can. All right, see you back at the dorm.
Starting your free after school hours will be wished. Making use of various school facilities or visiting certain spots in town can raise your academics, charm, or courage. However, the number of activities you can engage in each day is limited. Think carefully about how to spend your time and plan ahead. If you turn network functions on and press the center button, you can review online player statistics and compare progress. Pressing the center button may also provide tips if you're stuck or recommendations if you can't decide what to do. On that note, this is where we'll call it for the night, guys. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others to be entertained by my show, send it my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It can only help the channel. If you're wondering what those benefits are for subscribing, feel free to ask. Until next time, this is The Night Show, signing off for the night. We're offline.